Good morning. Uh, economic data. Okay, so U.S. initial jobless claim for October, 269,000 versus the 275,000 expected prior 28 or 281, excuse me. So I'm tweeting that out if anybody wants that information. How's SPY reacting? I think we could see SPY 436 on a pullback. A little bearish. I'll watch AO for a $27 week, potentially weekly call. Um, or even next week if you want to stay safer. Probably next week. Above this 26.93. So how's Beamy? Yeah, I like small caps too. Yeah. Okay, so right now I'm gonna fix up my whole screen. Good morning, YouTube. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. If you guys are on TikTok and you guys would like to, yeah, I've seen my yes. I'll talk about that's not a rising pennant. That's actually a rising wedge on Microsoft. So Microsoft, I talked about this last night, and I'll go ahead and go over it again really quickly. So there is, and that is actually a play today. It's one of the reasons why I feel short. So right here, and what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go full screen on this one. I agree with Manny. He said Hertz in talks to finalize Tesla deal. He thinks that's a buy the rumor, sell the news type situation. I have to agree with him on that one. That's one of the reasons why I'm short. I mean, I'm 6'2", but you know. All right. So let's look at Microsoft's setup right here. All right. So if you go set up on the 1 hour, go clean this up. Can patterns that are bearish get blown? Absolutely. How do we figure that out? By observing buying pressure and volume. Okay, so this is a quintessential rising wedge. Can it go to the upside and go to 340? Absolutely. Where will that happen? More than likely above 336.25. Worth setting alert. If you're charting and not setting alerts, there's really, I don't even know. It's probably not a much point of charting unless you're only watching those tickers all the time. It's worth it to set alerts when the opportunity presents itself. So that being said, I'm going to set an alert on the hourly time frame for the 50-day EMA, which is sitting at $30.20. My target on this pattern, using my unspoken statistic that 50% of a reversal pattern like this is more than likely going to fill. Your hourly pivot point is at 323.33. The level I'm expecting it to drop to again, 326 and then 325. So this is one of the reasons why I feel potentially short on the Qs. You could see Microsoft weighing them down, but we'll see how earnings continues to affect them. Oops. Yeah, my chart window is really small. Why is what is happening here? My bad. Everyone, hold on one second. I just realized I had a tiny little. There you go. My bad. YouTube. Whoops. All right. Yeah, so if you guys are on TikTok and you have a comment that you want me to read, I'm going to be able to see it easier if you comment here on the YouTube channel. So I do appreciate that. We do go live on YouTube in the evenings for charting and in the morning for pre-market prep. So I do. Well, that was a lower time frame play. Um, so here, let me give you a couple of contract. Now, listen. This is a hourly setup. What type of contracts are we going to be using on an hourly setup? Not weeklies, right? Unless we get a clean flush below 320 and you set a moderate target, maybe somewhere around like 328, 327. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, okay, Microsoft, more than likely, I have a target again of 220 or 226. Looking at November 12th contracts, the 332.50 puts, which 332.50. We're close enough where I feel that if I wanted to get an early entry base, okay, so this is something that I was discussing yesterday in a one-on-one. If the setup is there, the sentiment is there, there is nothing left to take the trade. If you take it here, right, and you're taking it early, then obviously you don't want to enter that full size position until you get the confirmation break. Once you get that break, that's when you can go ahead and add. But if you see it cross below that level, if you see it lose that level, you see Q's pull back, there's nothing left to do but to take that trade. So that's my target, guys. 325.75, 325. I think I'm going to go ahead and 320. Hold on one second. Yeah, 327.50s are probably going to be lucrative for next week. 330s too potentially, and then of course depending on how crazy you are, you could grab a 332. So yes, Merck. We're going to talk about Merck. So right now I'm writing everything down. Microsoft short below. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. So we got all these alerts set on Microsoft. Oh no. No, we're not trading live today. I don't think. Um, I mean, we are on Discord, yes, but give Merck a minute. But I think right here, 91.64 is where we're gonna start eyeballing Merck. Merck is gonna pull back, I imagine. But yeah, we will be watching Merck today. I have an alert set on that one at 91.65, 91.64. So, um, yes. So Merck above 91.64. FedEx. Okay, my plan is to TP Baba at the bell, which we swung from yesterday. Hold on one second, TikTok. We'll be right back.
morning. Hello, Gary. You guys hear me?
All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
Hey, Marco. Good morning.
Oh shit! What's up, dude?
Good morning. Hey, you mind if I explain something really quick? The BT was asking me, please, you're typing.
Explanations here? The
Please,
fuck? Yeah, you can.
please.
Yeah, I just
No one piece. No
my
one prep notes.
my son got in trouble on the bus, so yeah, I gotta have
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't be sorry. Oh, that's like,
Yeah, you got to. I can't say anything because one time I threw a canteen out the bus window and got suspended for it. So,
dude, I threw a kind of my.
yo, meat bard, let's stop that. All right, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. All right. So BT, let me. This is the US 30, the Dow Jones chart, right? So you see that little green highlighted area? Those are pretty much the wicks that happen from, I think, 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So that's pretty much when London starts opening and Asia starts closing. When I say the range, that means that it's the range that buyers or sellers brought the price to, but they couldn't hold it. So here's what happens when you get something like this. The two scenarios happen. If the price action leading into the opening of the US session is below, the range that London gave us where buyers got exhausted, then you can expect for at the open the price to move into that range and then reject. So what would I do in this scenario? Today at the open, I'll be looking to short the Dow if it goes into that zone, and then how do I stomp out if it breaks out of it? It's a pretty simple way to manage your risk and manage your position with it. So when it comes to inventory, whether it be indices, whether it be stocks, whatever, it can be Tesla itself. Tesla has been accepting new inventory literally for like the past week or so. It's just been going up, 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 and up. So what happens when you get when the market makers have this inventory already laid out, right? And buyers keep accepting it. That's fine. They keep driving the price up. So what is basically the market makers goal? He has to let go of it and then he has to buy it back. So when you see things going like straight up, that's why I try to say, wait for a little pullback and then buy into the dips. At some point, they have to release that inventory, whether it's the retail that hold it or the market maker itself. Whoever holds it, they're going to release it. And when they do release it, it's going to get bought up. If you ever see a stock just run all day and then out of nowhere it finds a top and just sells off and then it just bounces, a dead cat bounce, that's the market makers picking up the inventory. Remember, it's somebody on the other side is giving you the trades. The same way I try to explain to people, like with Shiba, who do you think was selling you the coin for USD? The guy who made the coin. You get me? Like that's just how it is. And with the stock market, it's different. It's not different. Sorry, it's literally the same thing. Who do you think is selling you the stocks? The market makers. So think of it like that. There's always somebody on the other side handing you something, and sometimes you profit out of it. Other times you don't. It's just what it is. But at the end of the day, that's how the market cycles. There's always inventories. It really goes with that type of term. You get me? And when you look at volume profiles and things like that, that gives you a better understanding on where inventory can be laid out. Because, for example, you have the point of control. What does the point of control tell me during the session? Okay, this is where the most trades happen. Therefore, there's a lot of people with averages at this level. You know, some people don't want to go red. It's like what I said was happening with Lucid. Lucid shorts are holding up the price action so insiders can sell to retail. How are the shorts going to cover when retail dumps all of their equities? That's when the shorts are going to be like, okay, there's my inventory to cover. Look at all this liquidity right here. It's a bit like when you start thinking about it, you can really start getting confused little by little, but don't let it confuse you. It's literally like black and white. It's not that hard. Oh, that's no, that's not a sometimes. But yeah, that was on, bro.
Do what?
That was off. You can resume.
No, you're good. I'm just looking at these setups right here. Thank you for explaining that. When you say TP at the bell, how do you figure the prices? Because E-Trade won't load the minute. I don't. Like, I
But it
just
doesn't load.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The premiums don't load. I usually just sell limit. If it pumps at the bell, I'll slap the ask, and it will get filled as it pumps. But if you could use an option calculator, I don't really bother with that. To be honest with you, you know, Baba was a good swing, but now you have a gap to the downside and a gap to the upside. Well, no, you filled your gap in pre-market on Baba. So it's my guess that we're gonna go fill the gap so it could make a good downside, but you can already see it's gonna happen relatively quickly. I can imagine. Now the 9-day moving average, which I like to look for, a bounce is sitting right at a previous supply, the bottom of the supply, which is 168.58. If we bounce there, then you might see a bounce out and go hit the top wick 171.50. But I don't know if I really want to take that chance. I would rather just let the gap fill because it's an obvious gap. Sellers are going to attack that gap. They might do it at the bell. With the first immediate bounce being at 168.62. So I think this is a relatively successful swing, swinging all the way from the 167 level, and then being able to open around 169. We can only hope for another wake up, but I'm not going to take my chances. This is the exact strategy that I use to build most of my small accounts, and I didn't. If we gapped up, which I was okay with, I got out immediately. I learned my lesson about holding and having a gap underneath me, and hoping for a gap and go. If it gaps and goes, then I'll take it when it breaks the org, which is pre-market highs, and that would be about 171. So.
Do you mind if I go over watch list?
Please do, yeah. No.
I got two watches, and I'm just gonna off the bat. I am a bit of a bearish guy in the group, and that's just because how I see things. I don't know. I like shorting. It makes me feel happy about myself. But in all retrospects, I'm not really focused on Tesla as much as I would be on Amazon. And here's why. Amazon closed above an hourly supply. And when we get this type of scenario and we're still holding above it, if when we pull at the open, it's obvious we're gonna pull back at the open. If Amazon rips out of the gate, I'm gonna cry because there goes my whole setup. That is so sad. But if we do pull back, I really believe that 3360 or 3340, we're gonna get really nice rejections there of continuation with the setting. So
Are you trying to
to
fill the
me,
gap?
it looks well. Yeah, I mean, there's two ways. It's over 3400 after the pullback happens, or the bounce.
Yeah.
If you want to wait for the 3400, that's fine. But the setup looks there, dude. When you look at Tesla, though, it's the same exact scenario, like in the sense of like that's what's happening every time. Tesla rips, and then the next day you gotta bounce it, and then if you do, you get lucky. If not, you get wiki, and then the price action and everything. Just here's the thing. Yesterday was FOMC. The news was great. We ripped all times high like it was nothing, and that's fine. But there needs to be some sort of like pullback, whether it be 15 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter.
Agreed.
I need to see red candles across the board because I cannot just accept that somebody is just buying, 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 and buying when we're at all times high.
Yep.
This is like a big like taboo in trading in general. You don't buy things that are at all time high. That's very risky. Hedge funds, though, that's a whole other case.
Yeah.
And they're not buying all time high. They're buying 52-week high or 1 year high or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You get me? But for us retail, it's hard for us to buy all time high because the odds are not in our favor. Better risk on reward is buying at the bottom or buying when selling eases off. Like Roku, for example, I think Roku is going to be the same scenario as Zoom. You guys remember Zoom gapped down, went up a little bit, and then sold off for a little bit, and then it started coming back up? I think the same thing's going to happen. I think Roku's going to probably try today to gap fill. It's going to be met by some sellers that are on the 300 level and then head back down. I don't buy when I see something flush out of earnings. I don't buy the next day. I wait till a couple of days happen so I can start accumulating little by little. I am gonna buy Roku, yeah, long term. You best believe it. I'm gonna start loading up on that shit. Their guidance was great. Garrett, I don't know if you got a chance to read it, dude.
I know.
Like they were very transparent with their shit. They said, look, there's supply issues with TVs. Our partners are feeding it and all. and we are feeling it a bit, but our sales are still above pre-COVID levels, which is great.
Yeah.
Right. And then supply chain issue. This is not going to end. This is all transitory, like
Right.
Bill says. And then not only that, they literally said, you know what, we're not going to up our prices to basically, make whatever money we're losing and make our customers pay for it. And that's a smart tactic, man, because they're not going to scare off customers. And,
Okay.
if Roku gets a hold of YouTube, I think that's going to be even better. I don't think Roku has YouTube, right? They don't have a deal with Google.
They don't have a good. They do have the app. You do have an app on my. I have a Roku TV,
Yeah.
and it has like the app. I don't know what that like entails as far as like partnerships, but
I can't find it. For real, mine doesn't have it. I can find YouTube. I have like Peacock and Disney Plus and all that.
just search the store. Have you not? Yeah, you should be able to search the store. That's weird. Let it come to your house. Oh man,
Regardless of the kids, they were pretty straightforward with their info, and that's what you want out of a company. They didn't say, you know what, we think sales are gonna drop. No, like that is like, what's wrong with these guys? But they were straight up like, yeah, we're having issues now. It's transitory. It's gonna go away, and when it goes away, we're gonna do good. Right now, we're doing great, but we're gonna do better when things get back to normal.
all right. Let's see. Bandwidth. Yeah, there we go. So if you guys didn't hear, I have my watch list is right here. Damn, Merck is gonna. I think Merck might gap. Is Merck? Yeah, Merck's gonna gap up. I think then. Oh, I don't have aftermarket data on or extended data.
Oh, the Bank of England held interest rates the same.
Sweet.
When me and Georgie were talking about that, it was gonna happen. They're not doing. Nobody's gonna bet the need. Like, one thing I want everybody to know, fundamental wise, in 2008 we caused it, but Europe has not recovered from 2008. Whoever tells you that, they need to go to a school and look at what's happening in Europe still. That's the first thing. Second, we are the reserve currency. We're the leaders here. So we say interest rates are up. Europe and England are not going to say crap. It's going to stay like this. This is a whole giant game of follow the leader, and Lagarde is not going to lose her term over that crap. Lagarde is the Jay Powell of Europe.
Um, it's so funny that Weeble gives me Shiv and I get it, and then it's down 10% of EM. Appreciate that. Thanks for the tendies.
No, Lagarde is a woman. So yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. She dude, listen, I've seen this lady talk, and it's just crazy. Like I have a family member over there in Europe, and they're like they work for the central bank, and I ask him, like I call him every now and then, and I'm like, hey, how are you guys doing? How's your economy? He's like, how are you guys? I'm like, oh, we're there. He's like, well, we're, it's how it is. It's pretty, fucked, but Representative Typhon says.
I actually made that bot, and I was trying to I made that bot when we first started. Yeah, you can't. Now everybody's gonna experiment with all the bad words that they fucking can say. God damn. All right, I'll go and update this bot right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Bank of England holding interest rates at all time low. That's crazy, Gary. That is insane, dude.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine, bro. Like, oh my god, what is this gonna end?
Let's take two interactive. I can't talk about that one. Yo, I have 3 shots of espresso in this drink right now. I'm ready to go.
Damn, dude, I only do like single or double. You're on a whole road.
You can't say fuck. Stop that, meat burn. I mean,
You can't say fucking score. Pick yourself.
literally, my son just got in trouble. Apparently, this kid like provoked him when he got on the chat. And Hale was like, "You big dumb bum." I was like, "That's I don't know where he got that from, but I'm a little upset." He can't be saying that, but I don't. I am mad. Stop. Just because I'm laughing as I say it. It's not right. You shouldn't do that. But this kid has been trying to pick on him, so I mean, I get it, but no, you can't behave.
No, of course, Dorian. Like, we're just being sarcastic. We know nothing's okay.
Yeah, yeah. And underlining, this is the economy keeping all of its problems inside, bottling them up, and we know about it, but we have to choose
Is
to
there
ignore them.
any like crazy, reading nerds that like to learn about economics and all that shit? There's a book called The Big Debt Crisis. You should really buy it and read the beginning of 2008. It is literally the same thing we're having.
Um, Real quick, Baba. Okay, we're TPing Baba, right? But Baba below 169 has a great entry. Close. Let the honestly, I don't see any reason why this gap won't get attacked. But don't enter until you see the break 169, and then you have a scalping opportunity to 167.50. So scalpers, do your thing. It's nine. It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock. I woke up like at 3. I saw lunch. Bro, you know what it is, Gary? We normally do it at 9:30 to like 11.
Mhm.
Imagine waking up at 3 a.m. to watch charts chop around.
Yeah, that's
It's a whole other
level.
ballgame.
Yeah. EAF. What is this? Oh, EAF had a Graph Tech had a uh buyback. I have no idea.
Was that the Fed? Hello.
The Fed of England's on.
Still interest rate 0.1, so we're not increasing anything.
No, nothing's gonna increase. So Jay Powell drops the bomb. Nobody's gonna do anything.
I love this. I love this article. I just tweeted it. It's by Benzinga. And it's a one sentence article. It says inflation is here. And it has tags gold. It says a discussion on ongoing inflation and how it affects the future markets for gold and silver as well as the economy as a whole. I have a whole article right here by Talk Markets. I've never seen or read this, but check that out.
One thing I don't like about Benzinga is sometimes they recycle a lot of their news,
They do.
and yeah, and they drop the news when it's obvious that this like the wording was played out, but it's not happening. So they tell you, oh, inflation is here, it's here to stay, and then the charts are like going up, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a put, and then you get squeezed by Jay Powell to 30. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, I'm watching work today.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I haven't even prepped for the morning. I just looked at Amazon and I figured those were the bounces. What? Plug? How about what plug? What was that the plug?
Plug.
Sales plug.
I was watching Plug today too, but I have alert set on it.
Blink should go up as well.
Man, I haven't traded Blink. Dude, you remember when Blink was fun to trade?
You remember when it used to move up in like $10 increments?
It's the same setup every day, just up.
If you're gonna go and check the short term first, the Blink is around 34%.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of news on EV charging. iSun is another company that's popped up here in pre-market, and they've partnered with some Michigan department to start installing their Palm chargers or some shit like that. So yeah, there's might see some sentiment in that direction. What would be the play on Merck? So huh?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry. So Merck right here, the way that I'm looking at this, it's more than likely going to pull back. I have two bounce spots. I've got 30 or 90 30, and I've got 90 15. If we close below that, then more than likely I'll wait for a dip. But above 91.50, I have alert set. I'm going to set one here on the hourly. I'll go ahead and start legging into position if the hourly or if the volume is good for a breakout with 92. And I'm not joking. I think I might actually take a leap. Yes, I am. I do have the AMD short, so I'll deal with that accordingly. I'll talk about that in just 1 second. Let's see where we at. Yeah, that one's gonna hurt. But we'll see what it does. It's at pre-market highs and it has a gap below it. Yep. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna take one to the channel on that one. But we'll see what happens at the bell. Because if the market pulls back, and Microsoft does too, then we may see everything. Yo, AMD is like, nope, not going. It's ripping. So that's probably gonna be an immediate cut. Depending on how the open goes. If we pull back on the major indexes, then I would expect the same thing from AMD, which is about to hit 132. QCOM. But that's right. QCOM had pretty good earnings today. They're at 154. I don't know if this one's going to rip at the bell, or and continue on its way to 160. But I mean, you've made such a crazy move from earnings all the way at 138, and now you're at 154. So
I added yesterday, and I think you did AMSFT.
yeah, ASXC. Yep.
I do recommend this to hold it for long term. Six, 5, 6 price target. It's
Oh.
gonna pay. It's been there before.
Okay. Yeah. I'm in that one.
Yeah, so just hold it. And photo is still paying good. We bought the dev on photo.
If BABA pops above 170, y'all, then it's good to hold for just a minute until it hits pre-market highs, which is 170.85. So be careful with your TP. Facebook low of day. So no, well, short AMD in this case was I saw a potential reversal pattern, and I really didn't anticipate the sympathy pump here on earnings, but if this one's, I do think that we will see a pullback. But AMD was just a short play. I took out a contract, not a heavy position at all, but just banking on this potential reversal pattern. Which, if you guys remember playing Square with me, Square did this exact same thing where it made a reversal pattern and then on sympathy for something else pumped, but it still dropped really, really hard. So, oh no. It says you're in, Malhar. We're gonna have to figure out where to go. We're gonna have to start like a. The only thing I thought was maybe somebody goes in the members channel, has oh my god, that's gonna be confusing. We're gonna have to figure out how to expand it. I don't think there is a way to like add spaces or anything like that. Let me see something. Yeah, and everybody's on. Yeah, AS exit XC. All right, 1 second.
Don't go all in, yeah. It's just size in. We entered yesterday under $2. I'm rent Tango yesterday. We get in. I've been adding since long time. I work since long time.
Right. Yes. So AMD is moving off of sympathy on another stock's earnings. And so far in pre-market here, you don't really have any like notable gaps. So it may just continue to go. It already retested 130.50, and so if it goes at the bell, honestly, it's probably going to be one of those things where I'll wait 5 minutes. I'm already going to be down on the contract, and then if it reverses, so you can make it a stage, and then unlimited can join. How do I make it a stage? I'll figure out how to do that. That's cool. If that's a thing. Oh, Q&A. Am I watching Zoom?
Yeah, it's nice. And I think it's gonna see 300 soon. Just look at the daily.
Okay, I'll check it out. The stage. Yeah, I wish it would get a little bit more volume though.
Yeah, it's increasing slightly on the daily. I just need to go ahead and
I will let you know when I cut AMD for sure. Yeah, I'm watching AMD at the bell to see. That's not a. Did you grab like a contract? Because I that's about what I grabbed as a two contracts on AMD. So
ends. Since they have earning, isn't it? So
yes, Pins does. Yeah, Pinterest has earnings. I expect a volatile
okay.
move from them.
Let's wait after earning, Kenneth. Maybe we add after earning. I'm not that bullish in this company. I don't know why I don't like it. But
They have
I
potential.
prefer White Snap, not Pins.
Pinterest is like Etsy in a way. They're connected though, Pinterest and Etsy. So 130 put November 10th. Okay. Yeah, so right now, running off of the sympathy. It's funny enough because in pre-market or post-market, we did wick down. It looked like we were going to have a reversal at 130.55, which was right around our entry. But yeah, we're going to be down on this one. This is just going to be an L if it doesn't end up reversing at 132.25. If it does end up reversing, 131.75 is where we'll look for a bounce. If it no bounce, then we may end up actually curling over. Tom Nash, he likes does he like Pinterest, right?
Can I say something? Okay, Tom Nash is a smart guy, is this, but you don't have to follow everything he says. Um, you know, regarding the Chinese fund, he was always going out saying no Chinese, no Chinese, no Chinese. Well, come on, okay, I bought Baba, I bought Baidu, I have like now crazy average, I'm up a lot on them. So you just have as well to think about anything you're gonna take it, anything you want to invest in. So Tom Nash doesn't as well invest, it doesn't trade, he invests. So just think about anything, like in general. You just don't follow one guy what he's saying. I don't know if you agree with me, Garrett, or not, but
Um, yeah, he's probably he says the same thing at the end of all of his videos, that he's just a guy. Um, no need to do your own research. So I think his reasoning behind as an investor, I think his reasoning behind Chinese stocks is valid, but as far as a trader or trading, you can still make great gains on these Chinese stocks. We just swung Baba. So he has a different investing strategy where he stays away from those type of companies, and that's due to his analysis, which I found to be valid, but I didn't necessarily agree with seeing that there can be a resolution between American companies or with Chinese companies. So
that's the point as well.
right.
So, like I've got 135 on Baidu, I got like 150 now on Baba, the average. So I'm good with that. So,
Oh my, damn.
What's yesterday, ripped?
Vastly.
Yeah, ripped on earning.
Yeah, I'm still strong on Visa. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that one too.
Visa.
Yeah, well, I'm watching Visa today. Oh my God, Facebook, it looks terrible. Facebook has no gap though, so that's good.
Yesterday,
Huh?
because of the news yesterday, the outage on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, there was an outage again? I didn't even see that.
It was yesterday after the market closed. They posted the news.
So that's a good question. hold on one second. I gotta remember Pinterest. Um, so Visa, Square, PayPal, everything, right? And it's up to you guys if you want to TP short expiration PayPal. But all of them present the an identical setup. Now, PayPal or Visa has already gapped up, and it's giving us a pretty obvious entry. That's going to be 210. You've got a little 210.50 above you, and then the supply zone, which is at 211.50. So I still think that Visa is good for a trade, but it has to be realized that it will move in sympathy of Square's earnings. So if you're in Square or you're watching any one of these companies, Visa, MasterCard, every single one of them has the exact same setup. So I'm curious to see if financials, healthcare, um, end up running today, and then we see tech maybe give us a pump and then pull back. But again, this is on. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take profit on Baba. So you guys are welcome to do that with me. Um, and then from there, I'm gonna sit and wait for these setups. You know, Microsoft, I was wrong on AMD. I was wrong. And I had a setup, a speculative one. I took a small position on it. I'm going to take a small loss. But oftentimes, these patterns, right? These setups, everything has to do with volume and sentiment. So you can have a reversal pattern, and if these patterns can blow out, right? So if you have heavy buyers and good news and market sentiment, then a reversal pattern like this isn't going to play out. So that's why I have a plan. If Microsoft goes above 336, I'm out. If it starts to fall and lose that 331, 330.50 mark, then obviously I'm going to be looking at taking it short down to 325 and 326. So that's, that is the purpose of technical analysis, is to help manage your risk, stuff like that. So Facebook is still above the close. Facebook actually is opening up with a pre-market flag. So you have a pop here, and you've pulled back. You've actually filled the gap on the hourly, which is good. So basically, I'm eyeballing 333.50. If we pop past there, good volume, you may end up seeing Meta fill that gap relatively quickly. So
You're not watching the Max Lab today?
I have alerts set on it, but I just don't know if it's gonna get carried. I have an entry on Maxar at 31 bucks. I would have liked to grab the dip on Maxar. I have long-term shares that are red on Maxar, but I will add down above $31 with space ASTA. I think that there's launches scheduled soon, so we may see movement in the space sector.
Yeah, SDR.
Yeah, ASTR, I'm sorry. Yeah. Um, IWM.
Football, they had the news yesterday. I don't know if it's gonna keep going on. The sport box with the TV live.
I personally see 241 today for IWM if we can make it past these highs, which is 239.75. So if you can make it above pre-market highs, I don't see any reason why you're not going to see 241. So, yeah, QCOM is up heavy.
Yeah, you just keep an eye on the QCOM. Last earning, I think, did the same.
Dump afterwards.
Let me double check. No, I didn't found.
Earnings. Oh, it just kept running.
Yeah, the next day,
Earnings gap up, retest of the gap, and then you chop and range. You had a decent earnings on July 20th that you had run. You moved from $93 to 114. I don't know. I would say this is a pretty damn considerable move for QCOM. I do have a gap that it can fill though on QCOM. QCOM has a gap to fill all the way to 160, 150. And you'll never guess where it's at. It's at 50% of that gap. I'll show you.
oh yeah, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so we got half of that gap filled, and my rule of thumb on the daily time frame is if once the half of the gap is filled, oftentimes you'll go and pull back and retest the gap. So 151.25 is where you could look for a potential bounce. If it bounces, then you could look at taking it long for 160, 150. So how is Neo doing? They've been getting good news. It seems like all the time is keeping more and more good news.
But the delivery number was like very good goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch Neo above 42.85. Of course, 43 psychological number, but I have 43.50 as a level above it. Overall, it's inside of a massive standard deviation channel, so it could even stay in range. You're really close to earnings, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on one second. Oh, did they just have it? No, November 9th is what I see right here. So get out of here. Burger King with a side of crypto. What? Your burgers, just make your burgers better. How about that? Stop it. Just stop making terrible burgers and things will get better. Um, no, I had to shut off TikTok for a second. I'm gonna hop back on there in a minute.
Minutes.
10 minutes. So Twitter is at a major support and point of control, which is 53. I have a range on it above 55.36. I'm gonna anticipate that you're gonna go to 57.25. If you do not break that, you have a zone or a level below you, 53. Inevitably, you will retest and drop to $50. Um, Airbnb bought at 130 for long term. Oh, you're long on Airbnb, right, Georgie?
Yes.
Yeah. I would absolutely hedge yourself, find some type of reasonable protection going into earnings if you're long. You have a 130 average, which is great. That's a great average. You're down there with the goats. So honestly, I would set if I had those shares, I would probably set up a hedge, looking at the 160 level, looking at, maybe even the 152 level, and I would just obviously you're gonna have to come up with your own plan as far as like what's going to protect you to the downside, what expiration, stuff like that. But if I had those, I would definitely 130 is a great average. So all right, it is 9 minutes to the bell. So I will look at T-Mobile and then which probably if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so you did get a rejection here. This is more of a bearish candle. T-Mobile below 121. You have a gap to fill all the way to 117.53. I'm not quite sure if you're going to get the gap, but below that wick, you could drop to 119.30. That would be the pivot point and previous supply. If you go to the hourly, it looks like in pre-market here, above 123.50 is where I would project. I guess you are looking a little bit better. So yeah, above 123.50, I would start looking at T-Mobile with good volume to the upside, but it seems like it's already gassed out. I'm gonna set an alert on it though. Oh my God, yeah, Square, all of them. They all have bullish reversal patterns, which is either like wildly suspicious and that they're all gonna dump or uh but anyway, all right, so time to focus in here. We've got Baba, which is unfortunately climbing into the gap already. Please stop. Um,
The EU's drug regulator, the European Medicine Agency, says expects that within a month we'll be in a position to issue recommendations on mix and match COVID-19 shots.
Mix and match. What is this? American Eagle?
GILD, Gilead, and Kite Oncology announcing presentations at ASH, up in New England Delta. GILD.
Yep, I posted this before I forgot about the triple S company, Soul Capital. I don't know if you remember or anyone remember. I've been saying many times, Soul Capital, they pay good dividends. They are down, accumulating. They had just announced yesterday they did good earning, and they announced the $2 per share.
ACN, AstraZeneca, the European
And the
Medicines
price of $53.
guideline with AstraZeneca with respect to booster dose for COVID-19 shot. Company supporting data to facilitate potential approval. That's out for Zoom in November, ACN.
All right. Focus in here. Send a little alert on Maxar. Oh, that's right. We need to look at, hold on one second. Overstock. So eyeballs on overstock above 105 with good volume, guys. I think 110 is likely a good call on that one if it moves well. Now, you guys remember when you're trading overstock, it gets dumpy real fast. All right, it'll wick on you, and it's scary. Stay long, stay strong. Don't, yeah, I see that. Oh wait, no, you're not even close to that trend line yet. You gotta go a little bit further than that. Speaking of, why is my chart so compressed?
National, they went down on earning.
They did, but you know what? DKNG somehow started moving up a little bit this morning.
SCBA.
You know what?
Sciences wanted to
You
reduce
see, like,
the alpha major alpha.
Fubu should like go down sympathy, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But just we're like so smart, they dropped the news in the same day, yesterday. So they are up. They didn't get affected with another earning.
Huh. What did he just say? Okay, so that's actually really good that you brought that up. I have that right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Uh, there are a couple other ones. Watch Plug Power, and I know you guys were talking about it too. Plug Power, but watch it at 41, but 41.15. Don't get faked out there. There's a point of control at 41.15 to 41.25. So be careful in that area. Facebook is actually moving to the upside. And if you look at Netflix, Netflix actually is setting up. So Netflix above 689. If you have an opportunity to get out of a weekly contract, you should do that. Just throwing that out there. You should definitely do that because it's the Thursday. So there it is. Okay, Sava Sava's halted. Sava is halted on news pending. ATNM, Acronym announces completion of enrollment for Acronym A CLAG M combination trial for patients with relapsed or refractory acute myeloid leukemia fit for introduction therapy. What? Oh wow, Plug is actually setting off my alerts right now. Yeah, Sava is halted. I've got there's Netflix pulling back. Yeah, I personally think that we might see a pullback on Netflix now that I'm looking at pre-market movement. I've got a support for Netflix at 685.35. And if I'm short on Microsoft, which it looks like we're moving there, then it might be likely. So, all right. If you're worried about something, it's probably best to not worry about it and go back to cash. Just throwing that out there as well. So. Alrighty, so Baba contracts, we're gonna go ahead. I'm taking profit on Baba. If you wanna wait and see if you break into the gap, that's it. You know, your sellers are gonna pressure it down and you're gonna go and fill that gap. If you don't, remember you have a gap, a little bit of a gap above you, but 171.25 is where that fills. So I've got, oof, yeah, we're pulling back right there. How's Facebook? The Facebook is pumping, Netflix is dumping. Facebook though, Facebook, we have a gap to fill as well. Don't sleep on the gap. The gap starts at 335, closes at 336.85. That's not that big. You're just pulling back to the breakout. You're actually getting a retest in pre-market of the same level of the same flag level. So you're okay on that. How's it going? Good morning, everybody. We're just about to get start trade. If you guys are digging the stream, make sure to leave a like. Thank you for the pretzel. I don't know what that means, but okay. Did Tesla gap up? Excuse me. Yes. You still got pets, right? I TP'd this morning a little bit at the bell, but it's ripping again. Pets, or at least it's up this morning still. All right, Netflix needs to bounce again right there. Otherwise, they're about to fall. I gotta get rid of it.
Did somebody release the news or not yet?
I'm waiting for it right now as we speak. I don't see anything yet.
ABA, Sciences, review by Journal of Neuroscience shows no evidence of data manipulation in technical paper foundational to Tisaba Science's lead drug candidate. That's Sandy Alpha Victor Alpha, SAVA.
Yeah, watch Saba. Watch Saba calls. That could be good mover right there. All right, Microsoft.
Tisaba Sciences has been informed by the Journal of Neuroscience that there is no evidence of data manipulation.
Maybe Microsoft. 327.50s.
To treating Alzheimer's disease.
So you can go out further.
Were halted.
Remember, 330. This break right here, the 50-day EMA. Nothing's changed. Baba bounced. Baba bounced out. So watch Baba to the upside. Let this candle close. And Microsoft has to break this level right here. AMD. PayPal's pulling back a little bit, but it should bounce here. AMD is getting shorted heavy, so I'm hanging on.
Data to be presented at American Society of Hematology annual meeting, ASH meeting, one of many companies with press releases this morning on that event. MGM, BetMGM signs NFL running back Chris Johnson as brand ambassador.
Oh, I forgot about the guy.
That's Michael.
Yo, Netflix cut immediately. That one's back at support.
MGM.
Yeah, I'm in Microsoft. I'm climbing in Microsoft now.
Wish Context Logic.
I missed the 332s. There we go.
Order filled. Partnership to offer U.S. flexible payment solutions. That's Whiskey LWIC.
Got it.
What is it about Wish?
Hold on.
ATRA, Atara Biotherapeutics, announcing their
Yo, Meta. Yo, Facebook gassed. I don't like that Facebook's going and Microsoft's falling, but that happens sometimes. I don't have any news yet on Wish. I'm waiting for that to come in. It hasn't responded to whatever it is. Oh my God, Take-Two Interactive. Watch Take-Two Interactive above 191 for a 195 call, potentially. Watch that one.
Watch Triple D as well to go to 35.
Guys, buyers are pulling Microsoft back up above this support. We've gotta reject this or we're gonna get out. I'm still bearish on Microsoft, but I can't have Facebook ripping at the moment to the upside with that. So There goes Baba downside. So
Order filled.
Facebook, wow.
DDD,
Yeah. Hold on.
34 plan.
Oh wow. There goes DDD. Yeah, good stuff. What do you have, a $34 strike?
Yeah.
Sava's not really moving off of that news.
Still halted.
Who? Oh, it's still halted? Interesting.
PayPal bounced nicely.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to set an alert on Sava. There's Microsoft. Flush it.
TGTX, TG Therapeutics, announcing data upcoming at national
Goodbye.
meeting.
Goodbye.
I
You've
go
got
back to that
games.
trade.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I need some milk. Oh!
Nvidia 250 calls for 26 bar 1.8 million.
Take some profit off the table.
Order filled.
Jeez. Let's go. Yo, Take-Two Interactive making its move. What are we beeping about? Plug rejected. The point of control that I gave you literally on the dot. Take-Two Interactive is starting to gas up.
Let's see. Still going nice.
All right, Microsoft going for the wick. Let's get it. You guys should be in the money if you got 332s or 330s or 332. Yeah, no problem. Gassed up on it. AMD is slowly melting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim out on another Microsoft here. Once this candle closes, I'm seeing buyers stepping up at this level. This is a 329.50, so you can leave. This actually surpasses our plan. Our plan was to go ahead and TP once we hit 330.
Filled.
So I just took another. I have 2 calls left. Or excuse me. Oh no! You grabbed a call instead of a put. Yuck. Overstock 105.50. 105.50. Let's see Facebook just go bonkers. Big bounce on Netflix. All right, AMD is stepping up right here. Big buyers right there. We need this candle to close bearishly. Baba's bouncing here a little bit, but we still had a good TP on that. All right, here comes Overstock. We're getting a bounce on Microsoft. It will be reshortable. Okay, eyeballing.
Fubu, wow, what a bounce.
Oh man, let me in.
I was about to burn.
34.55 on Fubo. Watch that level. Then you got a 34.90 right there. Yo, Take-Two Interactive is gassing. If anybody grabbed that, still watching Overstock. Facebook flagging up here. Might see 334.85. Let's see.
Fubu.
Take-Two Interactive. That plug point of control was on point. Yes, it was. And look, it's going to take another crack at it. Okay, never mind. All right, shorts are overwhelming. AMD, and I'm still in that one. Oh my God, Take-Two Interactive. What is you doing?
Accepted for presentation at ASH.
I'll show you. He's a little demonic.
US nice bounce as well. QS high volume, just keep
EVAX
on the
on
watch.
a circuit breaker, Echo Victor Alpha X-ray. EVAX.
Microsoft. Anybody is still in Microsoft?
Whoa!
Oh, yo, watch 35s on Fubo. Yep, right there. Oh, goodbye.
EOTX. Fixed logic.
All right, yo, I gotta have a target for you on this one. It's 35.50 on Fubo.
EOTX.
London needs to stop chopping. Oh my God, AMD, stop!
Just leave London alone. Stay with your US.
I had a feeling you were about to say something like that. I was gonna tell him, I'm like, yo, stick to your country.
Yeah.
Okay, Microsoft looks good to continue to fall.
Wow.
Yeah, 30, dude, 35 incoming. Microsoft AMD is kind of whack right now. Heavily considering cutting this that swing, even though I just kind of wicked down and was looking okay here for a second. Visa, you guys are in Visa still, or did you get into Visa? Excuse me. This one's taken off there. It just actually broke my entry, which was 210. So it's got 211.75. If you took that trade, great job. I missed it. Nice job on AMZ. AMZ and excuse me, Amazon. Yeah, there is still room on Amazon above 330 or 3400, just like he was saying. So watch above 3400. You've got an immediate level 3410 and then 3430. Did you take Visa? Great job. I think that Facebook is about to fall below 335.25 and drop to 334.72.
Nice.
Microsoft bounce. I only have a runner on that one, so I'm pretty much out of the trade, ready to re-enter. .3D Systems is tapping 34. Take Two Interactive is still holding up.
No.
Willio, you said, looks nice. It has gaps. All right, overstock. Come on.
Well, Roku went and don't fill the gap just to the open.
Are you serious? No way. No.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Oh. Knock him down. Ooh. All right.
Triple B, the volume is high, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overstock. Oh my God, they only have 110 calls. Yo, these are whack. I'm about to go
Hey
in on-
guys,
Yo, what's up?
affirm you.
No.
Oh yes.
Oh my God, I need some milk.
9 million price debt.
We had those 165s. We should have held those.
Yeah, dude.
Chess.
Yeah.
EVO. Evotech. 22 million. Debt.
D mid high of day.
Yeah, I just seen that.
15 cents. Echo Victor. Oscar.
Dude, Netflix is dying.
MDX Health. 3.8.
There's AMD.
$11.46.
So we should see Microsoft. Is it reversing yet?
MDXH.
There. No, not quite.
7.3 million priced at $18. That's the Member Romeo Delta.
Are we just seeing a retest of the support we broke? Yes, we are. Yeah, we're gonna retest here. We'll watch for another short opportunity here in just a minute. Let's see here. Is anyone watching Twilio? No, I haven't been.
So it's still held.
Yeah, it is. That one's gonna be a ripper. There goes Amazon.
Do you know? Yeah.
The video getting a candle there.
Oh, price target on Amazon.
NVIDIA got an upgrade today too.
Yeah, 34.75. If you're in weeklies, that's a no-go. You don't want to try and go to that. The 34.20, 34.40 are two levels for Amazon, and it can happen really quickly. So just be safe on that one. You got a good bounce off of the pivot point. And the 34.25 is right there above you. So yeah, remember Theta Thursday, baby. Overstock never broke that level and held it, so no go on that one. Facebook doesn't look very good. Either is going to wedge out for the end of the day. Take-Two Interactive is showing potential for a wick fill.
AMY, Spirit 3D,
AMY?
seeking alpha post, largest Bitcoin green miner, and Spirit 3D
Oh shit, Sphere.
are actively mining
Any.
the date announced pre-merger
Any is running right now, Georgie.
Board member.
It's running hard. Yeah, it's running hard. It's gonna go.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Hold on one second. Any, they do have options. They have $7 strikes for $24 right now. I didn't get filled. I didn't get filled. I tried to just grab one. All right, I got a 7, but I'm not heavy in it. There goes Facebook out of a flag. Check out the flag on Facebook. Watch Facebook 336. All right, AMD does not want to go down. So did you take that? Perfect. Okay. FedEx 245s. You could potentially still grab those. Any is getting shorted a little bit. I just grabbed one $7 call for any to see what happens here. It's got heavy volume. Hold on one second.
Okay, I'm in.
Nice, cool. Microsoft needs to reject here. Nice. Yep, take some profits when you see them. That was a fun short on Microsoft this morning, guys. It's completely V-shaped though, so if it gets above 34.85, we're gone. Any ANY. This one's coming off of news, but it's one of those equity type plays too. So we're watching, see if it is going to continue. Right now, it's struggling with the hourly 200-day EMA, which is 675. If you want a higher probability play, you could probably go with something a little bit different.
NVIDIA's taken off right now. I have the video. It's already up like 90%.
Damn. I wonder if AMD is going to follow in suit. It's showing it's acting more bearish here than anything. Watch the Netflix bounce here. Watch Netflix. Ooh, Netflix.
ETSY at
Jeffrey Bezos.
Investors Daily Pick, Echo Tango Sandy Yankee, ETSY.
Oh, I just tagged Netflix. I got so excited. Yo, Facebook, another gas move right there. Wow, gap filled. The gap is filled on Facebook. Gap filled.
June 10 a.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, in like
Shares of
15
Etsy
minutes.
spiking, 259.
Etsy spiking?
Their earnings report and conference call. Echo
So
Tango
watch
Sandy Yankee.
Pinterest. Oh my God, Etsy is gassing. Yo, watch Etsy.
So people are just saying it's a good morning. Yeah. Oh, they had earning. Let's see.
Yo, immediate rejection on Facebook. All right, Any's trying to get pulled back down. I'll probably get out of the trade around 650 if it does pull back there. Look at the rejection on Facebook for 1 minute. Sheesh, man. That's an immediate gap fill rejection right there. There goes Etsy 260. Target hit, by the way, on Amazon. Second target, third target, or your next target after this is 34.58. And anybody in AMD up or down? I'm in I have an AMD put that it was a risky swing. It didn't necessarily go the best, but it was just one. So Etsy's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. And I think Facebook might get gas down here too. So
Open the video. Office ready.
CEO entrepreneur. Born in 19. There goes AMD. I think AMD may fall into. I'm gonna go cut my put.
Order filled.
Watch AMD above those highs, 132.50. That one didn't move with the market though. So Facebook's going again, trying to go take a crack at that gap again. So 337. Any is continuing to consolidate here. I'm gonna hang on to these for just a minute. I think we might see a little curl on any here. Damn. How's everybody doing today so far? Oof. Any flush. If we don't bounce here on any, I'm gonna get out. I'm in I took an option though.
I'm taking profit on
Great bounce on Oracle. Nice. What's the hourly look like? Ooh, beautiful breaking downtrend for Oracle. Let's watch Oracle above $97, especially. And that could make for a pretty good play. A return to highs on Oracle. And I think Take Two Interactive would cause a run in sympathy. So I'd say a target is $98 from the first target, 96. I don't like that whole ribbon indicator setting right there. Where did Fubo tap? Oh, 35.
Jeremiah, Phoenix.
I'm up nicely on ASX right now. 8% on AS or ASXC. There goes look at Facebook trying to go break the gap again. We're curling on any a little bit here, Georgie. Nice curl. Hopefully we get a nice bottom right there. All right, if you're gonna go Facebook, do it now. Not Oracle. What is the other one? Anybody else in FedEx? FedEx? Are you?
I've been 250s for next week though, so I kind of went late. So
That's still great. That's still really awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Great contract for this particular play. There's any bounce it, baby. Yep. What's up, y'all? How much work is it to just buy puts on the NASDAQ? I don't really know how to answer that question. It's a click away. I can short it whenever I want. This is America. England can do it too, though, because it's England. America came from England. Hey, see you. Hey, I was not born in 1985, dude. I'm not that old. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, dog. Oh God, run away.
shit.
Oh my God. Oh, Amazon. I know you guys are gassing for 34.50. Any going for the gap fill. Facebook is probably gonna. I'm done. I'm done with Facebook. Yeah, I think I'm done with it. Just gonna. Jeffrey Bezos. Had to do it. Had to do it. Where's Netflix at? You know, Netflix is now building a daily flag. That's what's up. We talked about this last night too. Let's get it. We're wick filling here now on Sphere. Hopefully we can sphere out here. Watch 195s for Take-Two Interactive coming off of earnings. The good entry on that is 192.65. There goes AMD. I don't know if it's going to go mimic NVIDIA, which NVIDIA is on currently on a wow. That's crackhead energy right there. There goes any. Do it. Do it. Rip it. Yep. Yeah, AMD is gonna go here. That was a really nice double bottom right there.
EVGO February 12th.
EVGO. That's actually, we got some good news on that one. That one has an hourly flag set up right now.
EVGO.
Watch news come out on that. Uh-oh. Zevo, great job, man. It makes me really happy to hear. Watch QCOM. If you do pull back, 154.52 is a level to watch, and then the immediate target is going to be 151.84. Netflix is getting shoved down. FedEx just had a big strong. Ooh. OSTK, thank you. 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 Beautiful. There we go. OSTK. Now, unfortunately, they only have the 110s. Hold on one second. Come here, you little shit. Okay. $106. Yeah, I think we got this. Okay, so it's safer November 12th. You have a little bit of more breathing. Oh my God, those options are ugly.
MDI.
Is that have earnings soon? Yeah, why are those so ugly? Those are disgusting. I do not like those at all. You could go out to November 19th and get a 115 call to stay safe. I swear, if Facebook rips, I'm gonna. Oh my God, Facebook might rip. Damn. Watch it above 337 in that wick. 337.30. FedEx, guys, if you took FedEx off of the trigger that I gave you this morning, you should be up. You should be gassing right now. There goes Netflix, the dumper. We'll wait. I'm gonna wait for the trigger of 106.70 on Overstock to hop into that one. Oh, and
OPEC Plus, JMMC likely recommend proceeding with 400,000 barrels per day oil output increase in December. The meeting is continuing now.
Nadeem, Potter stocks 3 green trades out. I traded Amazon, Nvidia, and let's go. You're doing it on your own, Nadeem. That's gas. Keep an eye on Take-Two Interactive. This one is curling up heavy. It might be worth that call. Let's go take a look at the options here. They could be a little bit inflated. What do we got? We got Mara. I got an alert on Mara. Take a look at Mara. I can't really look at it right now. What is it? All right. Oh fuck! Here we go.
Danny Health flagship newsletter. That's Sandy Michael Charlie India SMCI.
Oh my. Goodbye. Goodbye. So a good strike I think for today is 195 for Take-Two Interactive at 140 a contract. We'll see how that plays out for us here in just a moment. I have a trigger set on that one, and at 142.50 or 192.50, excuse me. Watching Overstock right now. Roblox, you said? Someone had balls of steel. They could short Facebook below 335.65. Yo, if you were an Amazon, I know you're printing, and you should probably take some profit. You said Sava? Yeah, Sava's going to unhalt here in just a moment. What do I suspect? I suspect anywhere over $62 if the news is comparable that we'll probably rip into outer space. So, any is still moving. Oh, Bitcoin moving. We might get $7 today, baby. Let's go. You said $68 is where it's going to open up at? AMD is lagging, man. Yeah, I'm in any. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch my tendies by the bid and the ask. Let's rip 10% right now. Well, you're in one on FedEx. A good swing trigger. I have a couple different setups right now. I wouldn't recommend swinging anything that's going to be affected by Square. Sava, oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Yeah, it's open. Yeah. This is about to go nuclear, yo. The options are going nuclear. Yo, someone just bought. They're unbuyable. You can't even get them. It's too late. Oh my God, yo. The $90 call as a limit price of it fluctuating from 0 to 20,000. Yeah, that you might have to go out night. Yeah, if you get equity, that's a different story.
I go to wedding.
There you go. Yeah, these are insane.
I'm looking at November 19th. I'm like, what do I get? A 190 strike, 135? Like, I don't see this thing stopping. It's halted again, is it? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's halted. Oh, damn. Did anybody short Facebook off of that signal? Oh, meat barn. Come pick me up in the Lambo, dude. There's 1,000 people on TikTok right now just listening to me shout, meat barn. That's how you go to jail. EA Sports. We got a double top. There goes AMD trying to follow along. Airbnb. I got an alert on Airbnb.
Oh yeah, everything's gone.
They have earnings today.
Yes, they do. I might get. I gotta look.
If it breaks out today, then I think they dump on earnings. But
if they're gonna do what, then
I think so as well. The same.
if they pump, they'll pull back, or if they pump, or you think they'll do well?
I think they're gonna do good. They're good. They're expected to get their revenues.
Point of control on Roblox is $81.81. Snap. Good call. You're a little pent up here, John, and your volume is okay. The trigger for Snap, I think, is going to be. You could go with pre-market highs, which is 53.35, but you have 53.44 immediately right there. The next target above that is 53.70. 15-minute. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so 54 would be the target here to the upside on Snap. Second target would be 54.50, and then of course, you know it. 54.85 is another one actually before you get to $55. There's AMD. Gone. I cut AMD. So, yo, what is that? Oh my God. Let's see what that opens up as, because I'm pretty sure you're going to open up in the money. on Sava.
SAVA, Cassava Sciences, shares resuming.
When? Where?
79.58 at the high, and
It's still halted, dingus. I'm just kidding, Charlie.
Yeah, no sympathy play for Sava. It's APRE.
APRE. Oh, that's right. I remember them. AP.
There's only
check the breaker right
other ones too. It's NTLA.
Victor
I'm gonna look at these.
right now up 40% on that report.
Who needs them?
Saying there was no evidence of manipulation in the data on their lead drug candidate.
I'm sorry, that's so funny to me. That's so dope. Ford still looks like it's gonna go hit $20. Might happen today. Neo did well. Neo broke that trigger. Ooh, AAWW.
50 calls for Neo.
Oh, dude, Indy is going, baby. Let's rip. Ooh, I'm up 25%. Let's go. Plug bounced. Yep. TP at 4340 on what? Neo printed? Oh my god. Gangster. Any is absolutely ripping right now. Net. Just got another alert on net. Oh my god, I have so many alerts going off right now. It's crazy. Oh my god, that was another trigger that I gave out this morning. So watch net. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'd say minimum 205. If you break over 200, what do the contracts look like on that? Yo, any might go.
So about 820, so not so far.
Say that one more time. Sorry.
820, let's go about Sava. Nick. Just go change your name.
Yo, Amazon is not stopping.
Dude, NVIDIA is going crazy too. I took off from those contracts way too early.
Whoa!
I took it at like 170%. These things are on 400% now.
I will rob you since Element Bro.
Sava opened up 82.
NNOX.
Holy shit.
Here, 30, about the
Can't do this. Okay,
That's right.
I teach people all the time. So if you stop saying dumb shit, then maybe I'll teach you too. But actually, I changed my mind. Never mind. Goodbye.
Dude, looking at NVIDIA.
I know. I don't want to look at it anymore.
My goodness.
AMD is gonna go for 135. That's all I with the sympathy play. Are you rich? Oh my! It's halted again. Oh, this is Kodak style. I've seen this show before.
Yeah, we're going to moon.
Yeah. Strap yourself in. G-forces, they're coming. No, any. Go to $7 and break it.
CCJ. Another pick from Banyan Hill, Charlie Juliet.
Amazon slowing down on the 15.
Limit set at 5,000.
That's awesome.
Getting a pump here.
Yeah, Sava, dude, listen. Set it higher. Raise the ask. 10 racks minimum. Someone's gonna pay for it. I'm not joking. You better cancel that order.
By the way,
Huh?
it's gonna shake out a little bit
Who?
before carry on.
Oh yeah. Any pulling back here a little bit? We're okay though. Still probably retest the same breakout level, 684 bounce, hopefully. I really wish Take-Two Interactive would just like go, you know?
Yeah, let's see.
Guys, don't, if you are in equity, guys, you need to be careful. Don't go full size into Sava. We, like that was one of those things where it got halted in pre-market and we were waiting. If you didn't get filled, if you're trying to go after options, you're gonna get screwed. So please be careful, to maybe, are you in am I an air traffic controller? Yeah, I am. I've gotten all sorts of things. People will see my stream on TikTok and they'll be like, "Is this guy hacking the NSA?" Or like just the most random like comments about how like my setup. It looks like I'm like an air traffic. I had somebody. My fiance said that it looked like I was monitoring like it looked like Jurassic Park computer screens. Like
Say,
Airbnb's whole thing.
So, let's see.
we might have an opportunity to short Microsoft again, below 332.50.
Watch the play. They have nice volume.
Oh,
Um,
GRWG.
yeah,
Whoa! Dude, it just popped in my brain. It's got a big old green dingus.
yes, they have all nice volume. Let's see. I think they are squeezing again. Let's see AMC because I saw a $50 call or something.
They're bouncing heavy.
No, that go back.
SONY, Sony Group announced the open market purchase of 903,400 shares
What?
with the Tokyo Stock Exchange for 11.2 billion yen. That's Sandy Oscar November Yankee SONY.
Okay, Sony holders. Let's watch and see how Sony reacts to that. They're doing a buyback. Is it Tesla? 11.2 billion yen, aka $50. I don't think QS is done. Yeah, I see Tesla right now. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Be strict to 1244. I'd like to see
It's really high.
who is.
Neo. Really expensive. Neo gone. How you doing?
FSR. There we go. That's a nice V shape right there. Watch FSR above $18.
You, Roblox. This is moving.
Who is?
Roblox.
Because I have them. My long-term looking like they are up for today.
Ooh. Georgie, take a look at Lee Auto on the hourly time frame. Breaking downtrend right now as we speak with a really nice falling wedge. Or actually, it's just a channel. Yeah, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like
I
that.
think it's been. Oh yeah. That's been.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Saba. Halted again. What are you at? No. I thought it got halted there for a second. It's gonna go to 100. It's going to 100. Oh, I got filled. Oh god. I got equity.
SADA, Cassava Sciences, resuming after another circuit breaker halt, Sandy Alpha, Victor Alpha, SABA, 99.
It's not halted. It's not halted.
No, it's going. I got equity. I didn't buy a lot though.
71% at the high.
I had to get a little piece of it. Big bounce on Are you in Sava?
You APRE. I told you. APRE.
Oh, it ripped. Oh my god, APR. Yeah, look at it go. Beautiful. So Lee Auto, it's at 32.
SHCAU. Position shares opening at $10.07.
Lee, $33 strike for November 12th looks good. You are getting and going to see a rejection at 32.50, so you could always just re-enter there. Wow, NVIDIA Take-Two Interactive is still setting up here. Watch Take-Two Interactive, 192.35, 195 calls are good on that one for next week. APRE is moving here nice and strong with Sava.
Evertech opening at $20.90.
You know someone's gonna lose a major bag trying to short Sava, so
Probably metals.
I'm that was what I was thinking of when I said that. He's gonna be like, yeah, I shorted Sava at $68.
Echo Victor Oscar.
Yep, shaky. Uh-oh. 35. But you're gonna want to see a $32.50, or excuse me, $33 strike for next week. You could go with the 35. It has open interest is decent on that one too. Or you could actually go a little bit further. You could go November 19th. I don't really think this is going to be a swing, and you could do the $35 strike. I like that. November 19th, $35 strike is probably be a good safe entry, and that way you wouldn't really have to stress too much about this resistance you're about to run into. But if you climb above 32.50, I think the immediate target will be 33.85. So you said QS won't stop? Oh my God. That thing needs to chill. NVIDIA is at 285. Unbelievable. How was the Sava trade, Meat Barn? Me and my 4 shares, Sava.
SAVA halted on a circuit
Oh,
breaker.
We're going.
How do you feel about any right here? It's looking a little sketch.
They had the news now. We should go back correlate with the what's the name with the Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yes. Mara is making an hourly doji, so this one's having a hard time making a new high. So I think once Bitcoin stocks start running, we'll see that run too.
Not a big. I'm my equity
The why versus the March split. Like what the contract said Ash. That's probably
Oh my God, $5 to $1,500 on Sava. Yep.
what did you say?
Those of you in FedEx, I'm going to take one contract off the table here. I like to secure profit. For anybody that gets scared of SHIB going down, don't. It usually goes up at the beginning of the week. Well, one day that cycle will stop.
FAT halted on a
$70.
a
Order filled.
Google is near a breakout. Do you think it's waiting a pullback and a handle? It's highly likely, yes. Anytime you get a rounded bottom, the top of that's going to usually see resistance. AMD just hit 133.50. Wrong. That one burned. Wow. Bought at 500 and sold at 1,500.
I have some alert on Jim. What is this name? Jim.
Jim?
HGEN.
That's something I'm picking up.
started at Jan.
HGen? Okay. There goes Amazon. Watch Amazon above 3450 or 3460.
Yeah,
Neo is
I did. Yeah.
good. I mean, Lee is running too. Beautiful. Lee, good push. Let's get Lee back above 3250. Take Two Interactive looks like it wants to do something. It's got great volume right now, guys. I'm personally going to go and I enter a Take Two Interactive contract here. This is a early entry, so obviously if you're risk.
You're gonna hit this up, Garrett. But look at Nicola.
Oh no, is it squeezing? Yep. Oh god.
I told you this is gonna see 16 soon. No one believes me. It's gonna see 16.
1435 on Nicola. If it could break above $15, there's no reason why it couldn't. I have a range on it from 17 to 80 down to $9.50.
Airbnb is going, quantum state going to 34.
As we just speaking, like there is one call for Nicola came in $16 strike
Uh,
for December 17, 447K.
that's yeah.
And he was gonna be long term. I'm not gonna try my equity. Had nice entry.
All right, I'm taking Take Two. You could do 190, 250. I'm gonna do 195.
Order child on.
You can go out next week, November 12th. 197.50 or I actually don't like those as much. I would go oof. Actually, I don't like those at all. November 19th, maybe. 195 strike.
You watch open door. Okay. Missed it.
Oh, look at Microsoft, y'all. Microsoft dumped and then pulled back up. That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Storage coming up at 10:30, a build of 63 BCF expected.
Any is retesting its hourly 200-day EMA. As long as we don't lose this level, then I think we're okay. I'm going to keep the hourly up on any. FedEx pulling back. Microsoft, V-shaped recovery, as always. Stop loss on TTWO is going to be below the 9-day moving average on weekly contracts, which is at 191.72. Yeah, that's funny you said that. I'm watching Netflix right now. Watching Netflix about VWAP 681. 681 is my trigger right there. It's bouncing as we speak. It might be a good bounce play for those of you who are scalping. A 195 on TTWO. I grabbed a 195 strike on TTWO. Oof, Annie, come on. Pick back up. Where's Bitcoin? Ooh, Bitcoin's getting a sharp pullback. That's why. It just tapped downtrend. If it rejects here, if we lose this level, we're gonna fall. Damn it. All right, I might have to go ahead and if we don't get a bounce off 665, we'll go ahead and execute a stop loss. Let's see. So that's a good bounce, but this also could be a retest. So be careful because you still have a support. I mean, you're close enough, but you still have 675 and 676 here.
SABA Kasama Science is halted at 64.97, and I'll have $100 at 84.97. Correction, I have $100 in the Alpha Victor.
All right.
SABA.
Strict stop loss, please. I do not want to hear anybody holding TTWO. You guys can't hold it. 191.75. All right. VWAP retest is at 131.91. Don't care. Not gonna have my contracts go through that. So there goes. If anybody took AMD, it's got 190 or 135 seemingly in its eyesight right now. Facebook. Shit. Good bounce.
It's not Facebook, man. It's Meta.
Oh, sorry. They haven't changed the MVS or whatever it's called.
Anyway, the volume is really, really high on General Motors.
All right. Watch Microsoft 340s. Watch Microsoft rip rollies in long. Of course, you know this was a lower time frame play. We got the we scalped that one perfectly, guys. There goes Sava open back up. Oof. There's no way. Yeah, you're gonna need to see 336.50 on Microsoft. AMD. There you go. Nice bounce on any. Decent bounce on any. Let's get a little reversal there. I can see the back of my skull right now. I've had so much espresso this morning. All right, TTWO. Yeah. Yes, baby. You're painting?
SABA Kasama
Oh.
resuming. Shares now at $82.
There goes 135 on AMD.
FATBB.
Nailed that target.
Resuming trade.
Yo. Amazon.
OPEC Plus agrees to stick to plan for 400,000 per day. Output hike that was delegate reported by Bloomberg.
Ooh, oil's pulling back here. Sav was pumping back up to go fill that little gap. Gap filled now. Let's see if Microsoft goes and makes a new high. Ready for all-time highs on Microsoft? Hopefully you don't get faked out, but 336.61. Yo, any is falling with Bitcoin, so we're gonna make a choice here really quickly. If you're in equity, that's a different story, but obviously options a little bit different there. So 665 bounce still.
FATBB halted on a circuit breaker. Fat Brands B shares.
Oh shit. Fat BB. Fat BB again.
Oh yeah, that's from yesterday.
Yeah, fat baby.
Fine, KB.
You're cutting any. So I'm taking 50% of the previous move for a bounce. That's what I'm looking for.
I ain't Shopify right now. I got some contracts last week. It was last Thursday. Shopify like 8%. I never took the trade. It was 1,400 calls, like in the summer they were. I think they're going up to 9K.
Shop is moving right now. Damn.
Yeah.
Look at shop above 1535. Hold on one second. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, about 1535. You've made an incredible run up there with that V shape. I would place a 50-50 target or 1550 target on that one.
$15.50. Like 1,000.
Jesus. Chill. All right. Are we gonna make the tough decision? Oh my God. All right, any equity wise, you're probably okay, but momentum wise, and he does this sometimes where it will pump, but I gotta make you can see this previous supply right here. Demand, excuse me. So we're gonna retest that. That's also VWAP, 666. So I'm hoping to see a bounce off of that. Hopefully sellers are satisfied. Oh, shop has the ugliest spreads on earth. You gotta be a sniper on that one. There goes Netflix, new low. So I imagine 675 our new low incoming if we continue moving down here. Microsoft is flat up against all-time highs. Does it go to 340? Why did I just do that?
A build of 63 BCF on natural gas storage. That's versus a build of 63 that was expected. That's in line with estimates on natural gas storage.
What are we doing here? Lee Auto? This is all dependent, like on Neo. I think Neo just pulled back. What does a 5-minute look like? Oof. So you actually rejected that 3250 that I was talking about. Yeah, so you need to make a bounce back here or anywhere below if you lose 3190, then you're more than likely going to go revisit 3160 there. So make that, make that choice. Yo, Microsoft.
India's a little echo help on ICDA, KPTI, Carrier Farm announcing new interim.
That
Phase 2.
Meta does have a bit of a
in myelofibrosis presentation at ASH meeting. That's Kilo Papa Tango, India, KPTI.
sellers are never satisfied. Yeah, tell me about it. Stupid bears. All right, Microsoft is getting real slow here.
SEER, new short mentioned at the bear tape.
SEER, Sear Inc. Oh, this thing is sinking already. Sear Bear Cave, I guess, short report.
Sear Inc. Dropping here.
I don't even know what this is.
It's got a nice bounce off
That was beautiful. Great re-entry potentially there. That was a great move on that one. Yo, 35. I'm gonna grab a 35. Oh my god, never mind. I'm not doing that. Oh my god. I thought it was $40 and $60. Like, oh, that spread's not terrible. That's the worst ever.
FATB Repack Brands resumes trading. SZZLU Sizzle acquisition opening at
I need more volume
610.
on Overstock. It broke my it's at that level. Maybe we see a double top here, or we go ahead and break and wick fill. 108.74. $110 open interest pretty high. Volume's decent on that one. So 110's Facebook, beautiful bounce there. Nice. I was gonna grab a sear put, but that shit was wild. Yeah, the trigger point for Lee is 3450. That's where in fact you were a few cents away and you already saw a rejection. That actually
Senate Majority Leader Schumer says Democrats' goal is to pass Build Back Better bill before Thanksgiving.
Congress should call it things taking. Sorry.
MASS, Michael out to Sandy, adding California.
All right. Take two is do.
We'll hop on that on volume. That's Michael out to Sandy.
AMD. Big bounce on EVs though. You said ATRL or AT or ARTL. Oh my. That one fell back. What was this one in? You might end up being right here. Look at the 5. So it looks like you're wedging out at the moment. You might be losing. Oh, Netflix. Oh, damn. Damn. There it is. Now I'm gonna look for a Netflix bounce right here. So 175 is all right. So this is the bounce area.
Tweet 10.4 still on track for QA today. Beta users starting tomorrow says probable. That's Tango sending the Manalpa TSLA.
No, I didn't, but I'm not liking it right now. It's just not moving, and honestly, I just looked at QCOM and it seems like both of them are struggling to make that high. So where are we at on Netflix? Is this where we bounce or do we make a new low? I will take the bounce play. Yeah, I'm looking for the bounce. It may do it. Yo, shop is going. If anybody took that trigger. Oof, any Tesla's cradled. Got a weird shape at the moment. Whoa. Oh, I see what you're saying. HLBZ probably going to sit like this for a while, but it might end up being a good long hold. Especially as they incur more partnerships and stuff. All right, any is getting to max pain right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make our way back up. We've got Bitcoin at the moment bouncing, but not enough to substantially go up. So unfortunately, right now it's getting right there, 665. I'm not going to sit and let this go down anymore. So,
WREP Wrap Technologies to present at Ladenburg Virtual Tech Expo on November 18th. That's Whiskey Romeo Alpha Papa WREP.
yeah, we're not going to make it there. Sorry. That's highly unlikely. If we're going to get a bounce, 665 is where I was expecting that bounce. So that's the top of that supply zone. So where Lambo? Oh man, what a day, what a day, what a day. All right, I'm out to take 2, by the way. All the way out.
Order filled.
LNT Banyan Hill with a
Yeah, going for 300.
another pick.
Those options are crit. Do they have earnings?
Michael Field.
I don't. Yeah, they do. They have earnings, so that's the options are all jacked up at the moment. You know what helps you stop trading is having a goal. If you hit your goal, you know to stop. It's that simple. You know what I mean? And then but obviously, if you're not hitting your goal or you see that you're getting stopped out, you have to remember you have the whole day. You know, you can come back when the volatility picks up, whatever the case may be. So all good, man. It happens to me too. I do it too. Everyone does it.
Update now, OPEC and Russia agree to boost output by 400,000 barrels per day. That from Dow Jones now followed from earlier, confirming an earlier Bloomberg report.
Sava. Yeah, Sava's curling back up. There it goes. The shakeout like he was saying. That was a good bounce on Netflix, but it's still gonna go down.
NRDS, Nerd Wallet, priced at 18.
Yeah, I gotta get out of that. That's fucking
20, November Romeo Delta Sandy. NRDS. FNBTU, Finovate acquisition. Indicate
a lot of people are not satisfied enough with their profits too, because sizing can be an issue
FNBTU.
if you don't size in enough. So Tesla curling. Watch Tesla. It's curling. All right. Those of you on YouTube and TikTok, I'll be back. I'll start streaming on TikTok here in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down YouTube. There's 200 on net. But I will be back. I gotta go ahead and take a quick break and go to the restroom. Get some water and stuff like that. Drink too much freaking espresso here, so my eyes are doing backflips right now. Oh no, Jared. Are you in weeklies? Jesus Christ, you got a $4,500 $4,500 gainer off of Sava Mosh the kid? Let's go, dude. Amazing. There's Tesla. Y'all, FedEx is getting weak. Be careful on FedEx. You lose VWAP, you're gonna pull back. So taking profit at the top that like I did. My girl went to Jared, then he kept her. That's rough. That's rough. I don't like to show people the whole thing, but yeah. Tyke Coon, no, I'll be on TikTok. And of course, always in the Discord. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and log off of YouTube here. So yeah, I made the tough decision. I did cut any options for a loss. Up today though. Green on today. Really doing pretty good. I saw that. So I was just looking. Visa made that nice move to the upside, hit 212.41, which is about was about 10 cents from our contract going in the money. And then we saw a really strong reversal. I was trying to think about like what that may be. Personally, I think that Visa is going to pull up back up from here. Could be wrong. And of course below
Next
209.50.
meeting will be on December 2nd.
You could see that pullback there. Netflix is bouncing a bit. Keep your eyes peeled on Netflix. Sava's moving back up as well. Keep your eyes peeled on Sava. But anyway, I think you may end up making some type of ascending wedge or wedge types formation. You're bouncing right now on Visa. I can only imagine that going into earnings where you have things like Square is going to cause some volatility too. So because you will be directly affected. And also it's important to remember that, you know, our job is to if you're learning, as we mark out resistances and we observe the behavior that the price action or the behavior of price action as it approaches. So currently Visa hit its point of control at 212, and that's where you saw a decrease in volume. So you saw right here you had good volume approaching, immediately you drop, and then you pick up on selling momentum and curl over to the downside. So get a crush like coffee or cigs. How can you walk away? I don't know. Have a goal. Just have to have a target in mind. You know, if you hit that target, you gotta go. So, all right. I'll see you guys in a minute. Be right back.